This film has been an incredible struggle for all of us to produce on virtually a shoestring budget. What we need now is we need some funding to get this film out to the world. We need some distribution, some advertising funds to get this film exposure. This is a unique story. This is an independent story about a subject that has never been filmed before in Hollywood. This is the first Gulag film made in Hollywood. We have the previous films, Gulag in 1985, that was shot in the United Kingdom. We have One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich, that was shot in the United Kingdom. We have the Way Back, the Peter Weir film, that was shot in Bulgaria and some other countries. This is the first film, this is the first indie film about a massive human rights violation that we as humanity, we cannot ignore, we cannot wipe it under. And it's a powerful film because this has the emotions of all of those people from that time in those conditions. This film captures their depression, their suffering, their intellectual frustration, and their need to love, their need as human beings to love another human being, and to break through the barriers over materialism, over fear, a true exhibition of courage, a true exhibition of faith in another person and trusting another human being and loving as a human being and not being an animal. I think this is probably one of the most important human rights films that has ever come out of Hollywood. And we have the great talents here of Andrei Vasilyev and Lana Gulevich, who have amazing emotion that they bring from their heritage, from their homeland into this film, that makes it authentic, that makes it genuine. You must see this film. Look at the trailers, but you must also help us get this film out to the public. It has to have exposure now. We cannot just drop this film and let these great performances die. This film has to see the light of day. This is a child that's just been born, and we cannot abandon it. We have to support this film. We have to support these creative performances. What these actors created was human beings in a place and in a time, in an atmosphere, and it's all in the film. It's all in the data in the film, and the world has to see this compassion, this caring, this sharing, the growth of love. In Gulag Vorkuta, we see the development of love, how the stages of love work. That it's not instant, it's not a product. It develops. It's not something that can be bought. It's from people who have nothing to lose. There's extreme poverty. They're separated by barbed wire. I mean, this is the Romeo and Juliet of the taiga. They, despite the concentration camp barbed wire, despite being kept apart, they find a way to not give up hope and to bond and to get free.
And Michael give us so big freedom to be in the frame and allow us make some sort of improvisation, and sometimes allow us to change a little bit text to make it more comfortable with us, to us. It's interesting how to play this Gulag prisoner writer who lose all rights in one moment, and his girlfriend was killed by the system, and how it's to play me as contemporary actor. It's like big task for me. It's like with good insurance, with good job, with everything, how to create this character who
has nothing
pushed
to lose.
by system. And then when I just a little bit, just make a few steps deeper inside my character, I understand that it's easier that I can imagine, because in contemporary